Hey, I'm Eric Sablon. This is episode 1 of my podcast, Burnt Phone Marketing Radio. Before I get started, I wanted to tell you my origin story of how I started this journey. The fact of the matter is, whether you've been in network marketing for years or just a few days, your family and friends have seen your opportunity and your phone is, as we call it, burnt. If you're anything like me, that's a scary thought. So the big question is, how do entrepreneurs like us, who love the network marketing profession, who no longer want to be that guy, and are tired of convincing people during uncomfortable let's get coffee meetings where they say, what's this all about? How do we market in a way that aligns us with our dream clients and expands our network of upfront and transparent professionals, allowing us to get our time back, our families back, and gain a real passive asset? People like us who value impact over income, we deserve to see our visions once and for all. Join me in this podcast where we'll uncover just how to do that. My name is Eric Sablon. Welcome to Burnt Phone Marketing. Hey guys, what's going on? Eric Sablon, and I just wanted to start off by giving you guys my backstory and who I am and who you'll be listening to in Burnt Phone Marketing. And I started off, I'm just going to go back. I was born and raised in Anchorage, Alaska, and I'm going to actually start my story off when I got married. And I got married to my beautiful wife, Jessica, and we are a blended family. So she had 5 kids and I had 2 kids, and when we all came together, we had a total of 5 teenage boys in the house. And if you know anything about having 5 teenage boys or just 1 or 2 teenagers in the house, our house was the house that everybody came to. We literally had it was 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, and they were all into sports. And, my goal as a father was to literally help them, do all the sports that they wanted to, do all the things that they wanted to do, and that was my goal, because my dad had done that for me. A little bit on my backstory, my dad he worked in the Department of Defense, and, I got in on a hockey team that was what we call a competition team, and I got on that comp team, and, hockey is an expensive sport, and my dad went out and he did exactly what, most fathers would do. He went out, started a business, and built something so he could actually help me play on that team, and that means so much to me because, he was out late doing things, and he was at every single game, every single practice. In fact, one of the really cool things about my dad is he would pick me up at 3:30 every day after school when I was in 6th grade and take me to practice. We had practice every single day, literally every single day for this competition team, and I would get dressed in the back of the car. He actually bought back then it was a 1988, I still remember it, it was gray, 1988 Chevy Blazer, the smaller one, and he put the spare tire in the back so we could drop down the seats. And once he picked me up from school, he would bring me lunch all the time, and he would literally bring me, and I would get dressed in the car. And it was in the early 80s, so we were supposed to have seatbelts on, but I was getting my hockey gear on the way to the trip, to the practice. And that instilled in me what I wanted to do for my boys. And that was one of the big aha moments for me. And in 2009, everything was going great. I mean, my wife and I had just moved into this huge house, and everything was going great. And then we literally got smacked in the face with this crazy lawsuit that kind of came out of nowhere. And it was trying. So at that time, it was super trying for me to, move forward, and, literally taken 40% of my income, and mentally I was just drained. I literally had, all I was thinking about was, man, how am I going to figure this out? So I always had that vision to make sure that the kids were taken care of, and I wasn't missing any of their games, and I literally was looking for something that I could just literally find a little bit of money and to eliminate that gap. There was a huge gap because of that lawsuit, and I didn't want to miss any of the boys' games, but I went out and I tried all different things. I was selling vacuums. I was trying all different types of things just to make a little bit of extra money. But what I found was I was trading time for dollars, and that meant whatever I did, I had to do it in a way that I wasn't going to lose the time with the boys. I wasn't going to miss any of their games. To make things worse, I was feeling super terrible. The gap seemed to keep getting bigger and bigger, and it was mentally draining me because if you've ever been through anything like that, I was the one actually doing a lot of the research for my attorney. I was doing a lot of the case study for my attorney. I literally turned into a paralegal at the time. But, the gap kept getting bigger and bigger. And I felt like a failure to my wife and my kids. And, because I couldn't provide the way that they were used to and the way that they had because of that lawsuit and because of literally taking 40% of my income, which was crazy. And the biggest problem was, we were I was taking care of everybody, and everything came to a screeching halt. It was pretty crazy because suddenly we could have had everything taken away from us, and it was killing me because at that time I felt like I wasn't providing for them. I felt like I wasn't helping them do everything and get. I mean, you know how it is when you're a dad. You want your kids to have everything, and you want to try, and that's what I was. And I'd already done that, but I ran into that huge deal, and then something amazing happened. It was right in front of me. I saw the network marketing profession, and I could have my own business, and I could call my own, and it could become an asset, and I could leave it to my family, and I could show them my family business. I could show them how to create a business, and it became crystal clear to me that I would just build and talk through everybody. I made a huge list. I did the normal network marketing thing and made a huge list, went through my phone, talked to family and friends, talked to everybody. And what was great was I started creating a passive income. I started creating leveraged income. I started understanding, what that was. And I went to multiple events where I was, in fact, I was speaking at events. I spoke at an event in LA. I started building and building and building. And my team started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And my vision started growing larger. And I was like, you know what? This is it. I found what I needed. I found a way to cover that gap. And if any of you guys have been in network marketing, you know that feeling of that first check. You're like, wow, here it is. This is what's going to do it, and this is what's going to really make things happen. And that's what I did. So the plan was to take that business and just run with it. So we just built through people with new prospects and made lists and helped people make their list, and we were calling people, we were texting people, we were on Facebook. And you hear in my introduction that I don't want to be that guy, and you're tired of being that guy. And the thing that was the worst was I started to become that guy. I started to become the guy that wasn't getting invited, or wasn't getting invited because I was always talking about my business. And if most business people, all they do is they don't talk about their business. And that's one of the biggest things about network marketing is we're always trying to find a way to talk about our business, and maybe this person will be interested. And that's what I was doing. And I was building a great team, and we were going to events, and we were attending things and seeing lots and lots of growth. But then it happened. You know what I mean? You run out of family and friends. You run out of people. You run out of leads. And one of the biggest things was we just we literally kept going through the list. We kept going to events and restarting and a 90-day run, and we're going to go through our list again, and we're going to talk to our people again. And, I realized that, convincing people to join and pushing them to join was not what we wanted. We wanted people that wanted to succeed for themselves, and not, some fake thing that they were like, yes, or they just decided that they wanted to, do it just because they were, they wanted to help you out. I like that, but, I really want to add value to people. So what we did was we ended up getting super frustrated, and a friend of mine, we partnered up and we created a system, and a system that any company could follow, and we wanted to become the authority in some funnel creation. So we created something called Shirt Off Your Back Marketing. And you'll see a little bit more about this. It's coming soon, so you guys are going to be really, really, it's going to be really helpful to all of you. So we thought if there was a possible way to make a real asset that truly has impact over income, we'd be super happy. And we spent months and months and months doing videos and retaking things and going to events. We went to Funnel Hacking Live, creating page after page after page to make it right, a resources page, all different sorts kind of pages, so we could, help the industry. And what we found was we started letting other network marketers use it, and use Shirt Off Your Back Marketing. And as a result, we were able to build a following of like-minded entrepreneurs, and the value that literally are aligned with what we do, which is impact over income. And then we understood how the right buyers would come in and join us in our movement, and actually see our profession as professionals, and create a true asset that we could pass on to future generations. And I love one of the lines in the Bible is, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. And I say that from stage, and I say that a lot, and I really believe that it's not what you do in your lifetime, it's what you teach and what you can help through legacy. And after creating the Shirt Off Your Back Marketing, I was able to close that gap. I was able to build an amazing culture that the industry respects and values. I've been able to stop spending so much time worried about the income, because now I can focus on impact. And that's really what the key is. And in the end, all this means is we're able to create a real asset, live the life of impact and legacy that I dreamed about for my family and all of my Burnt Funnel marketing team. So, thank you guys for listening to my story. I appreciate you guys. And like and subscribe. This is the first episode, and I just hope that I can continue to create value for you and help you build a legacy network marketing company, or a marketing on the internet.
I know that network marketing can be tough sometimes, being that outcast, seeing that vision that nobody else sees. So what I did for you guys is I put together a summit of some of the top income earners in network marketing for free at www.burntphonechallenge.com/summit. This summit's going to help you with belief, it's going to help you with strategy, and it's going to help you with the steps to help you grow your business. So enjoy the free training, and I'll see you on the next podcast.